Let's see. Volume check. Mic check. We're there. Game sound. I think we have some kind of game sound in here for this. We've been doing game sound for King's Road, Game of Thrones. All right. Today's a brand new day with a brand new update for King Arthur Legends Rise. We haven't seen anything to do with the roadmap yet. They told us how many days ago on this roadmap, which is pretty important. I feel like this is more important than getting this cool hero. I mean, this hero is going to be a lot of fun. Barriers, when we zone into combat, it's going to be insane. But we need to know what's the projected outlook for King Arthur? Like, what are you really trying to accomplish? What are we working on, right? I think that's a big detail that they're missing over the last 30 days when they had no update. And even now, we've got an update, sure, but it's not like business as usual. We need to know what's happening. Temporary maintenance notice. Let's see. Where does it say let me see where it talks about data patch. No. When did it tell us that? I guess it wasn't. Was it under announcements? Developer notes? 31st? Yeah, the 31st. So it's only been 3 days, maybe 2.5 days. Many of our players must be curious about what kind of content awaits them in the world of King Arthur Legends Rise. Fear not, my liege. King Arthur team is preparing a roadmap to share our future plans, new content, overall schedules soon. Various contents are currently being prepared to meet our players' expectations. We hope you look forward to them. Hey, I don't know. We need to know something. What's going on, everybody? Let's do these summons, though. It's a good day. Either way, it's a good day, right? We've got a new hero. We've got some buffs to Gilroy. I hope they're buffs. I haven't really played Gilroy in a long time. He was never one. Now he doesn't kill himself as much, right? So that's good. Will he bring the damage? Will Gilroy bring the damage for the team? Did they change anything on Gilroy's chivalries? Because at Chivalry 8, this allowed our team members to do additional damage if there is disruption on. Deals additional damage one time if the target has recovery disruption. 50% of attack. If target has a 100% chance to charge all allies' attack gauge when attacking. Is this new? How many summons today? As many as it takes to get him, because we have enough master memory stones to take it to 8. I haven't even looked at Brennan's chivalries yet, but we've got enough chivalry for sure. Black Knight in the house, Darkness. Good to see you, my friend. Bagas. Let me catch up here. It has been a while. I hope you're doing well, Darkness. Yeah, family's great. Everybody's great. Have you checked the new beta for Silver and Blood? I played the previous beta for 2 months, so I'm not going to jump into this beta. I don't know what they changed, but I hope they brought us more about boss battles. The game's worth it. I spent money in the first beta so that it will go over to global launch. 1.5%, 1.5 times the amount I spent. I'll get it global, so I should get a good amount. Maybe like $500. I feel like I spent a lot in the first beta because it was fun to spend. It was fun to get all the heroes. Silver and Blood has the best storyline that I've ever played. I never listen to the story. I never follow the story on any game I play. Silver and Blood I did. It's a hero collector. It's got vampires. It's got nuns with brass knuckles. Werewolves. It's got all this really cool stuff. Good art done by Moonton, who does Watcher of Realms, so you know it's a good company. Whenever they announce their global launch, I'll be on it. I will be on it because Silver and Blood was a lot of fun, and I just hope they have more boss battles. That's really what it was all about. You know, we have so many great boss battles in Raid. We have great boss battles in Watchers of Realms. Games are made around the boss battle that we do. I mean, really, that's what most games are really made around. We have the journey to go through to do story. We fight a few bosses there, but we have dungeon bosses, world bosses, big bosses. That's what all these games are about, trying to figure out these bosses. And in Silver and Blood, they only had a few dungeon bosses, and they were just like there. They didn't really do much. So I need to see more bosses in Silver and Blood. But if they do that, it's going to be a good game. It's a cool game. You had Van Helsing in there. Van Helsing was really good. I had all those heroes. I was playing them all. It's fun. Gear grinding, of course. So we'll see what happens. Black Knight, we will see what happens with global on that. Yo, Sir D, what's happening, buddy? Colombian. Hello, hello. We're going to do some summons. Now, is this new? Is this an addition? Because I don't remember Gilroy having a 100% chance to recharge the allies' attack gauge. So if there's recovery disruption on the enemy, then we would attack and get 50% attack for each ally that attacks, plus each ally would increase everybody's attack gauge by 10%. I really don't remember this part, but I haven't played Gilroy in forever, so maybe it was there. Skill enhancement to 3. Okay, we had that before. I don't think that's changed. They just did changes to him not killing himself so much, which is a good change, but we don't really need Gilroy anywhere. That was one of the main issues. We get the attack to the bull's favor, resistance, sure. We got more charges on the healing decay. Before it was max charges of I think 2. Healing decay on the selected for 2 turns. Decrease defense 1. So this has changed. It was 15% of his max. Now it goes down to, I thought it went down to 5. I mean, it's different per skill, but because this one gives him attack gauge increase. Crit rate increase, attack speed increase, attack gauge is 60%, and instead of 10% now, if we have it maxed out. Where's his other relics? This goes down to 5%, but we get no, we do get an attack gauge increase. So 5% of max HP to get hit accuracy 3, attack speed 2, and then we get to take a turn. And we get to increase the recovery disruption. But it only takes 5% of max HP, but it still takes vigor. I don't know. We just didn't really have anywhere to use Gilroy. Like, Gilroy just doesn't... Recovery disruption. Okay, we have heroes that do this. Mainly we have Morgan, Storm Morgan, on her skill 3 that will recovery disrupt. And we use Storm Morgan for crowd control because she can put people to sleep, recovery disrupt, and she can put decreased defense and additional damage taken. So until we nerf Morgan, I don't see anything really happening there. Brennan, though. Brennan looks great. Everybody checked my video out I did on this guy. Is everybody ready to summon for him and play him playing with the barriers? I think the barriers are going to be pretty powerful, especially when we zone in. I played the DC game and I'm uninstalled within 30 minutes. Which one? You uninstalled the DC game or you uninstalled this game? The DC game? I still play that. I played this morning when I logged in. I had to do all my stuff in DC Dark Legion. I log in there 2 or 3 times a day to knock out all my stuff because I kind of have it on autopilot just to get stronger, to get more heroes, to do all the weekly events they have, the Interstellar event on the weekend, the weekly Commander event during the week, and then whatever my league is doing. Whenever we have the league events to fight bosses, I do all those. Usually. I think I get into like 90% of them because I'm awake. My league always has it happen at midnight my time, so I'm up pretty late when I do those. Alright, clan. Already checked in. We've got the dungeon to do with him. Okay, that's cool. That'll be fun. Fight Gorgos. Do arena challenge to get stamina. Same old stuff. Stamina consumption event. Nice rewards. Where do we play him? Anywhere? Oh, it said right there on it. Frozen, frozen, frozen. Okay. Do we want to use him there? Is he great in frozen plains? I mean, barrier is going to be good anywhere. We just don't take damage. Barrier on Taurus Q. What's the name of the tiger that we fight? Barrier against that guy. It doesn't matter if he's faster than us now. He comes in, does a lot of damage. Big deal. Like, barrier for when we fight him on level 30 or level 29 for our clans. The clan bosses that we fight. Slow team, come in there, get hit with barrier. Big deal. No damage. All right, let's look at it. We need to find out what his chivalries are too. Okay, you ready to do some summons? Everybody ready? Yeah, not yet. I'm summoning right now, OP Gamer. Welcome, everyone. Is he a must pull? I think he's going to be a must pull just because he's going to be fun. He's going to make it so easier, much easier in the Forbidden Dungeon hard, Forbidden Dungeon, just in general. He's going to make it really easy, I think, for your arena team. Make it so we can do different options. I don't think he's going to make it easier for an arena team, because if an arena team's fast and they have control, they're still going to control you. Storm Morgan is still going to block you from healing and still put your team to sleep, and then they'll be able to break down those barriers if they're faster than you. I just don't think it's going to be an issue. Plus, if Ceres comes in first, she Flame Ceres, she does multi-hits on that, right? On the skill 3. I don't think it's one hit. I think it's like 3 hits. So she's going to take away 3 barriers right away on your whole entire team. It's still going to be strong, yes, but I don't think it's going to really let you do a go second team. It will allow some go second teams, but people are going to have to make a different defense then, I think. Or at least on their defense, they're going to set up Ceres to do this, which they already do, skill 3, and then they're going to have Morgan do skill 3. It's 2 hits. Okay, 2. So that's 2 down out of the 5. We got 3 more to go after that. You got him your first 10 pull. Congrats. Let's go. We're doing it right now. Good luck, everybody. I hope you get him fast and soon, because I have a lot of master memory stones. All of you should be saving up your master memory stones. It just depends on where you're at in the game. I mean, obviously, I've been playing for a long time. I've got a lot of master memory stones that I've used on all my legendaries. But if I was free to play or a low spender, I'd be really choosy what I spend those master memory stones on. Right? Obviously, we're going to do it for Morgan. We're going to do it for somebody like Anya, Nika. But you get a lot, right? You get a lot from Forbidden Dungeon Reset. You get it for going through Forbidden Dungeon. If you're up in PvP higher, up in the Masters, you get it. Even if you're in Master 1 for PvP, you get it every reset as well. The events they do, all the dungeons that we go through, all the currencies for those dungeons, we can get master memory stones. I don't know, but I better get this guy, right? If I don't get him out of 100 and however many I had, 130, I'm going to be pretty upset. Come on, right now, please.
It is more repulsive than frightening.
Why do I hear a woman's voice? Brennan, let's go. Did you hear it? It said it was a woman saying more repulsive. That's a pretty sweet animation, though. I'll give him that. This guy looks cool. This is the kind of look that I want to see heroes introduced. Let's see cool things like this. There he is. How many was that? It was a good amount. We're down to 65. That was pretty decent. I mean, we went to the full pity, right? We did 60. Yeah, we went to pity, so we did a full 60. And we were lucky enough to get him. 50% chance to get him, and we got it. Now let's really see how many master memory stones I have and see if it's even worth taking him to Chivalry 8, because I don't think you're going to need to Chivalry him. I'm sure it's going to be extremely powerful like most are, but for what he's got, zoning in and giving your whole team a 5-hit barrier for 2 turns, doesn't matter if you Chivalry him, he's still going to be extremely strong. Boost morale. Additional effect, 100% chance to grant each ally effect accuracy 2 for 2 turns. Ignore resistance for 1 turn. Wow, that's really strong for a 1. Which one is this? Unyielding Rally? When attacking, grants defense increase. Okay, so whenever your guy, he's got to attack though. So he's got to be relatively fast, or maybe faster than the rest of your people, so that he can get that buff up. If you wanted to take advantage of that buff right away. If you're in a PvE content, it doesn't matter. He's going to go, your team's going to get that buff and they'll take advantage of it. But for a 1 Chivalry, to get ignore resistance, now I think this ignore resistance is only for himself. Is that correct? Just for that 1 turn immediately when he attacks, and then everybody else will get the effect increase 2 for 2 turns, which is still great. Defense increase because he does damage based off of attack and defense. Additional effect, 60% independent chance to inflict taunt on each enemy for 1 turn. Grim Vestige. What is Grim Vestige? Which one is that? Oh, it's the Crom gift. This one. Nope. This one. Upon being hit while possessing a barrier, we're going to attack the enemies for attack and defense and recovery disruption. 2-turn cooldown if we have this maxed out. So not only is he going to do this, he's going to provoke everybody. So we zone in, and that's a low chivalry. We zone in with barriers, whole entire team. If somebody does an AoE attack or a random attack that hits our boy here, Brennan, he's going to attack back for attack and defense. It's decent damage. It really is. 50% chance to block their healing. And then on top of that, he's going to provoke everyone. Just on Chivalry 3, 60% chance to provoke. Man, that's going to mess some teams up. Now that's funny. Okay, number 4. His gift again. Same one. To heal decay. So now if they get heals, they're going to take damage when he does this. All off of the counter-attacking or attacking when he gets hit with a barrier on. 2-turn cooldown. Upon being hit with possession of a barrier, we attack them. 2-turn cooldown. 60% chance to taunt now. Recovery disruption, but recovery disruption is going to turn into healing decay. So if anybody heals, even if you're at max health and you've got a defense and you set it up to auto heal for Jillian, and Jillian heals for 25,000, well, now you're going to take 25,000, and it's the whole entire team. Is that right? Yeah. And we can't be ignored, right? We don't need any kind of accuracy to land that very first hit. Well, he only gets this for 1 turn. But if you're hit on defense and you're slower, he'll attack back for sure. Unless he's CC'd. You can just CC the whole team and you won't have to worry about him doing this, right? If you do an AoE freeze, it's not 100%. But if you do an AoE freeze, AoE sleep, he's not going to be able to attack back. He's not going to get this ignore resistance for 1 turn. And he won't give increased effect accuracy to everyone. He won't get a chance to put the healing decay on you. So that's all you gotta do. That's it. Easy times. Damn, he's even got more? Is that 5? 5 never is an ability increase like this. After an ally attacks, attack 1 more time with skill 2. Do you know what skill 2 Inflame does? An AoE hard hitting attack plus gives everyone a 2-hit barrier for 1 turn. His skill 2 on Frost does a provoke, a taunt, and his skill 2 right here might even do a taunt. So any ally attacks, he comes in, does a skill 2, 2-turn cooldown. But, wow, this is wild. Oh, I gotta level him up. I gotta level him up before we can do that. Where's the skill? Yeah, 2-turn provoke. So he's on my team. We go in with barriers on. Whatever my fastest person is attacks, like a series. He's going to come in and do a skill 2 immediately after her. Which if it's this one, he's going to taunt somebody and put up more barriers. Big deal, but it's only single target. But if he is flame, he's going to come in and hit hard. And then put up a barrier. 2 hit barrier for 1 turn. I think this goes up to 100% attack and then 64 defense. It's a pretty nice attack for an AoE for a 2 vigor cost and then for a free cost to do it. But taunting is cool too, man. It's just disrupting everything. Man, going through Forbidden Dungeon is going to be so much better. Does he need to be geared in defense? No, I don't think so. You could do defense or attack, either one. The only relic you're going to get a lot of damage out of him is going to be, it looks like the Flame Relic. It doesn't look like the other relics do massive amount of damage. I mean, I don't think, he's not really meant to be a massive DPSer. He's already got enough going on. We don't need to make him like an insane DPS champion too. Where's level up? It's been so long. It's been so long since I've had to level somebody up. Oh, do we need to put any passives? Let's check out his passives really quick before we go too far. Do we want to max this out? I don't really care about maxing this out too much. We do get increased defense for a bull's favor, and we do get the effect accuracy for 2 turns for your allies, which is pretty insane because this is going to be 100% uptime. 2 turns for 2 turns, almost 100% uptime. I think there's 1 turn in between there for the effect accuracy, but that's still really strong for your whole team. I do want to get that, but we want this third one. This one at the start of the battle. Okay, we want the second one for sure. So that the barrier count goes up to 5 and that we have it for 2 turns. We need that 2 turn. Man, I'm coughing like crazy today. And then we need this third one. So when we're hit, it's on a 2 turn cooldown to attack back. Healing decay. Where's the healing decay part? Was that a different move? I can keep leveling him up. I don't need to worry about doing his passes yet. Because I'm trying to hit 2 and 3. More than I want 1. I do want 1, but let's get that 2 and 3 first. Okay, we'll go farm that in a second. Yeah, strengthen this. The recovery disruption to healing decay on the gift. That's weird. You see how it added taunt? Like it didn't have taunt in here before, and then when we picked it up, it added taunt. So this should be changed to healing decay, is what it should say. Correct? Am I reading all that wrong? It says right here, Crom's gift. Recovery disruption to healing decay. Did I not? Oh, I didn't. Okay. My fault. I thought we already did that one because I wanted to move on to this so we could do skill 2 attack, which is going to be really good. Okay, more defense, more defense. Here we are. Oh, there's no 8. They've moved 8 down to maybe 5. You think they're going to start doing this for all heroes to make it easier for free-to-play and low spenders to get that most powerful one? Then they need to redo this for everyone. But maybe this is part of the roadmap. Maybe this is part of the roadmap. They're going to change a lot of how things are done. Maybe they'll move Nika to her Chivalry 5 to the one where everybody gets Vigor and everybody else's. Okay, that's good. I like that. Because these are additional stats which are nice. But let's get people to making their hero like the good stuff, right? The really, really good stuff. Increased defense, attack, HP, effect accuracy would be good. Effect accuracy, again, that's 40% effect accuracy on these last 2. Pretty wild. I like the change they've done here. I think this is really nice. Now we've got healing decay and taunt. All right, let's see if we get lucky. We're going to up these passives. I've only got 112. Maybe I have some more in the bank. You see the turn-based game coming out this month, Stu? Which one? It's not mobile, though. Expedition 33 looks fantastic. What do you play it on? On Steam? It's not mobile at all. It's a turn-based game, and you play it on Steam. It's like a single-player game, though. It's not a game like this where we play with everybody else. They've always had turn-based games that we can play, even on console a long time ago on any kind of console from back in the day. Even what Dragon what was it called? Like the original MMOs, not MMO, the original single-player. I don't know what you call them. They're not an MMO, but those games that we played back on Nintendo, even turn-based games where we farm for gear and do all that fun stuff. But if we can't play with everybody, if there's no leaderboards for bosses and PvP and other stuff, I don't know. I wouldn't be able to play that kind of game. You always get the rate up at 60. They changed it a few weeks ago. Oh, they did change this a few weeks ago. But did they keep with it? Because they changed it 30 days ago when we had the rate up summons for I don't know, whatever those 2 heroes were, right? And then we were wondering if it was going to carry over to the new banner. So it did. It carried over to this. Summon 10 more to get a rare or higher. Each rate up summon reduces the guaranteed by 1. You will have a 100% chance. even if you summon a legendary on the way, you get a 100% chance to get this hero now, right? That's the way it was. Or the way they changed it to. Wow. Now that is a good change. That is a good change. I forgot about that because, you know, they made that change, but then they didn't come out with any new hero. So there was no reason for me to summon on Clarissa and whatever, Claudius, whatever else they brought out. In-safe voice casting also battles. Yeah, but if it's a single player game, then I'm not going to be playing it. I'm sure it's good. No doubt. I know it's going to be good, but I just don't. Not sure what else. Yeah, let me know though, Ginger. If there's some other cool things to it, if there's some kind of if it's like a game we play like this, but we just don't have mobile version, that's fine. If other people can play with us, let me know more details about it. But if it's just completely a single player game, then I won't be playing it. Okay, we got to go farm a little bit to max out our guy here. And then what did they do? Any kind of special deals for? Go to the event shop. Did they give us his relics? Okay, we're not that lucky to get his relics. But I'm sure they're going to sell us his relics, right? Like they always do. That's a pretty good deal. Master Memory Stones? Man. Master Memory Stones in 2100. I guess $9.99, but I would like to see maybe, I don't know, you're getting gems too. That's a pretty good deal. Oh, these are arena tokens. I don't need those. There is Morgan. That's interesting. Morgan with her frost for 9,000. That's why you always got to save up your crystals, right? Because they're always coming out with these deals. That's pretty sweet for Morgan. I'd say that's a damn nice deal. Some gym ones? Yeah. Boogie, what's up, man? These are the pop-up, right? So we got iWords Flame if somebody wanted to purchase it for really cheap, man. iWords Flame, you know, before they were selling this for $50. Now it's gone down. Now it's whatever, $30 maybe? I don't know what the exchange rate is right now, but okay, her flame again for the same amount. Man, they're selling everything. I don't know why we would ever buy Florentias. That I can understand. If you just wanted to jump, like it only takes like 2 weeks to get this done. Maybe 20 days. It takes 20 days for you to go and get this. It's free to play. To just farm arena. Don't spend your arena tokens on anything else to pick up him. And then in 20 days in the alliance that you're in, you'll have enough to be able to get the flame relic. It's kind of pricey for something that you can definitely get for free, but I guess it's just there as a, you know, time versus money. If you want to spend the time to do it, do it. If you want to just buy it right out, buy it. Boogie, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Are you excited for this new hero? I have all the heroes. I don't need to spend 6,000. Okay. So what other deals? Boogie was saying that there's some kind of pop-up deal. His in here, right? Yeah. So we've got his 2 relics again for $50. Is it $50? What's the exchange rate right now? And Gilroy, everyone's in here. Did they give us any kind of new pack deals? I should probably get that deal. This one's a good one. And the pop-up offers we looked at already, right? Yeah, 50, 49.99. Okay, what have I bought out of here in a while? Nothing, right? I don't have enough. What's that? I don't have enough. I haven't been doing that. Okay, let's go and get what we need to max him out and go put him into some combat and see what's happening. Brennan, where are you? What do we need? 5 of these? Well, you got to add new heroes. I mean, that's a staple of all gacha games. Gacha games are all about farming gear and getting new heroes. So regardless of new content, you always drop new heroes. That's standard. If you stop dropping new heroes, that's when people get worried. Like really worried. Content comes out every, 2 months. It could even come out every 3 or 4 months, depending on how much content you have and how well your game's set up. But you always have to have heroes coming out. Is this hard version? Feels like he's dying too easy. We could go to hell, but I feel like it's cheaper here. Yeah, you always gotta have new heroes. I mean, if a game stops bringing out new heroes, there's something wrong. Because they've got new heroes made for forever, new heroes just out the wazoo, just ready to come out on a cycle. Because that's how they make money. Coming out with these new heroes and their new relics, selling that relic, because I'm going to go buy his relic. I'm going to go buy that flame one, maybe the frost one with all the taunt. And if I didn't have summons, I'd spend money on summons so that I could get him. And now that they've made it guaranteed to get him, wow, I mean... Whenever you summon on a banner, you get that hero at 60 is insane. Blood Sample, what's happening, brother? David in the house? Handsome Lang is back. They want us all to use our gems. I'm saving on my gems. These have been like really good gem deals that they've been coming out with, but definitely save your gems because they keep coming out with insane deals. If you're free to play, save those gems. And it's easier to save gems now as free to play because you're guaranteed to get the banner hero. All you need is 1 copy is free to play, and then you save up for the master memory stones. You have some good long-term goals to work on. Which there are still tons of free-to-play players that are trying to make their way up. Not everybody's like my account. I've spent a lot of money. There's a lot of you out there that are still making your way up to get all these heroes leveled up and to be able to play them all. Sure, we'll drop some of these on it. Oh yeah, we got to do this anyways. All right, we got to go farm some more to get that banner unlocked. Here we are. Okay, please. Skill passive 2 and passive 3 first. Definitely want the additional barrier and turn when we zone into the fight. And I want this counterattack because healing decay is insane. And the taunt. This is crazy. Oh, man. Okay, good. Spread it out. Okay, one more into... Give me a skilled passive 3. Oh. All right, maxed out. Nice. That's not going to be open until 67 hours. I'm on Steam right now, and I don't think I have any money loaded on Steam. Hold on 1 minute for me. I actually like to buy through their website because we get some pretty good discounts. I think we actually have a discount right now buying through their service that says like 10 or 20% extra or something. On all hero icons, you can see the E. What's the E do? What's that E do? No, I can't even find them. We've got too many heroes. Yes, that's your equipped relic. What are you talking about? What are you talking about the E though? wonder how many skill books we have for this. All right, hold on one second. Let me get in here and get. I'm gonna have to log out of this and log into their client. For some reason, to me, the Steam client looks better. It's more vibrant. I don't know. The colors are different on the Steam client. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed that before. Where is their client now? There we are. Netmarble launcher. Let me update really quick. Update game. You're kind of stuck right now, having trouble with the Red Dragon level 9. Everybody has that. Yeah, you'll get to 9, and then even 10 will be much harder from 9. But I've done videos on how to get you through 9, depending on what DPS you're using. There's so many free-to-play ways to do that with Frost, Tauren, with your Flame, Morgan, with whatever Frost DPS you have, even Frost DPS K. To get into 9 is pretty simple to do with moderate gear without having like the gear waiting to get like all that 5-star gear. You can do it pretty easily. I wouldn't say easy, but you can do it. You can do it. It's a pretty big hurdle, but you can work toward it and get it done. No problem. So you'll keep farming? Yeah, keep farming. Watch some of my videos. I could actually direct you to a video that will show you that. You think it's a number? There's another good deal? Pop-up deal? Okay, we updated. No, we're updating. We're updating on their client for 5 gigabytes. Damn. I don't even think my Steam client updated for 5 gigabytes. It's at 12%. We'll give it a little time. It's better to be a good roadmap whenever that comes out. Yeah, it better be a good roadmap. Yeah, we need that. Johnny, we need the good roadmap now. If you're going to go 30 days without giving any updates and then tease about a roadmap and then start back as business as usual, you need to bring a roadmap out. We need to know what your plans are. Like, excite the community. There's a lot of people that have already left. Get them excited. Let them know what's to come. And then maybe when you drop that, they'll come back. But even the players that are here, like the dedicated players, we would like to know what you plan on doing. I mean, I'm to the point to where I'm bored because there's no challenging content. I don't want to switch gear around. I'm so tired of switching gear. Whenever I get tired of switching gear, usually the game comes out with an update to have saved gear slots. I am so terribly tired of switching gear. I don't even want to do anything because I don't want to change gear. I throw the same teams in everywhere, even when I should use better teams, even for my clan to do better on clan boss battles. I throw the same team in. I get good damage, but I could do better, but I don't want to switch gear. I'm so tired of looking at gear and putting on gear onto another hero. You shouldn't have to do that. No game you should have to do that with. They just don't make them like that. Same thing with Dragonair. When I got tired of switching gear in Dragonair about a month into global launch, they came out with all these saved gear slots for it. And I was like, oh my God, I'm ready to play. I can make up my gear sets and I could just switch them like that onto new heroes. So they need to do that for me. That's one big thing for me to do that. And then they need to bring in some fun and engaging content. Now, I don't know exactly what that's going to be. And they need to make it more fun for us to use our skills because it's boring. And it's kind of weird to say this because you want it to be a more strategic game. Like, you want a strategic game. But I think being fun is the most important thing first. Have a fun game first and then make it, challenging based around that. And right now, without you being able to do most of your skills all the time, it's not that fun. When you have Nika on your team, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. You can do whatever you want to do. And we need to see more of that. We need to really, I'm telling you right now, if you just made every single healer have Nika's ability, I'm logging in right now, to give all your other allies +1 vigor, even if it's a rare healer and they go to Chivalry 8, it would make the game better. Hands down would make the game better. It's already easy, so you don't need to worry about making it easier. It would just make it way more enjoyable for people to play and use different armor sets. You're still going to use Vigor on maybe 1 or 2 of your heroes, but it makes it so much easier to use whatever sets you have and to really just enjoy. That's what it's all about, enjoying. If you're not enjoying it, then what do you got? You know, people aren't going to play. All right, we're on their client now. I think we had the sound up a little bit. Let me know if that's too loud. And then let me go get the relics. Oh, we got another update? Yeah, I really think the lack of being able to change gear, the ability for us not to be able to use our skills as often as we'd like to. Now, I know in the beginning, especially when I played beta, it was really cool to pick and choose what skills you were going to use, just to be more tactical. But the way this game is set up, honestly, it's not even set up like that. You just need to be able to use your abilities when you want to use them and make skill 2s relevant. Since you can use most of your skills, even now with Nika, you can use all of your skills. Make skill 2 a little bit relevant, because we have heroes that have pretty nice skill 2s that you can alternate and do their skill 2s and feel good about it. You know, just make sure you're mindful of that when you make a hero. Make sure that their skill 2s are pretty nice, which we've seen that with this new one, Brennan. He's got some really nice skill 2s. We've got provoke on some. We've got AoE damage that's insane on one with barriers on them. So we've got a nice kit on this guy. Boogie said that there was one that I didn't see here. He said there was one like 7 that I didn't see. Okay, this was all right. I didn't want that diamond deal. These diamond deals? No, I can farm all that. That's not worth it for me. I can farm all that. Change stones. I get those from Forbidden Dungeon Hard. I mean, this is a good deal. It is. These are good deals to buy. This one for gear. I mean, yeah, it's nice. This is pretty insane. I mean, you get 40 legendary 6-star pieces. That's insane. But why are they giving us so much? I don't get this. This is another thing about this game that doesn't ever make sense. You're supposed to farm for this. This is the reason why you play this game. If you give me all this stuff and I don't have to do anything for it, then I don't feel like playing. And this game is notorious for just handing everything out. You hand out summons because you want people to summon. You hand out ways like stamina so that they can go rerun a dungeon. You make it easier for them to rerun the dungeon by giving them 3 times the reward for 3 times the stamina. But you don't come in here and just give them something that's... this is actually hard to get. Like a legendary 6-star, even running through multiple runs through a dungeon, when you queue it up, it's pretty difficult to get a legendary 6-star when you run through stage 10. And I don't know why they keep doing this. This makes people not want to play. I don't think they understand that. These games are here for us to farm. They're not here for us to come in and click. Now I look at 40 gear and I've got some stronger gear that I don't need to go farm any longer. That's not how the longevity of these games work. Game changing in the roadmap. They might make all this stuff irrelevant in the roadmap. Now that would make sense. Like if you come out and I don't know, they're not going to make legendary 7-star. I don't think they're going to come out with 7-star gear, but that would make it where this doesn't matter so much, right? Now they could. That would be if they came out with level 20 dungeons and they made them extremely hard, and then eventually we had 7-star gear in those dungeons. They could do that. And then this wouldn't be that big of a thing. And then we could get back to actually farming for what we need, whether you're a whale or not. And there'd be a reason for me to queue up and farm. The game's been beaten ages ago. Yeah, but this doesn't, like, none of this helps. This doesn't help at all. Your content and gameplay are amazing. Thanks, man. I'd love to engage with your community and support you. Would you add me on Discord? Yeah, I can add you on Discord, or you can just come to our Discord's right here. If you do !Discord, it should pop up Discord. I just typed it in right now, but I'm not sure if it's popping up. It should be. But Discord's below. If you're on Twitch right now, it's right below the chat or right below the main stream. And if you're on YouTube right now, it should be in the description. But it's all on all my other YouTube videos. Yeah, I don't get this. I don't get this. It's too much. It's way too much, all those sets. because you should be farming those. You should be wanting to play to farm for those, and when you get that drop, you're like, oh man, 6-star legendary, let's go, let's roll that. Death March, if that's their plan, then I guess we could do a reset like that. But you can't keep doing that. You can't keep doing you could do that maybe every 2 years, that kind of a reset, a hard reset on gear. But you can't do it every 3 months or something. I mean, this would be the first time, and the game's only... How long has this game actually been out? When did global launch happen? I think we've only been out for 5 months. Is that correct? It feels longer for me because I played so many betas and early access. But I think 5 months. Yeah, if they want to do a hard reset at 5 months and kind of reintroduce the game with a whole bunch of new content and bring the armor, the gear level up, and then you have to actually farm for it. But I guarantee you, here's the problem. I don't think they understand that. I think that if they even brought the gear level up, they would come out with deals like this. I think they would just drop these insane deals. Think if you're a new player, 1500 is so easy to get as a new player. I can have 1500 in 1 day of play, maybe like 6 hours of play. Now I don't know if this deal is going to pop up on a brand new account. It might not. This might be queued to only pop up if your account level, and some things are like that, to where your account, well, I'm account level 100, so maybe if your account level is level below 30, it won't pop up. But who knows? Who knows? It is insane. All right, let's go. I logged in here so I could buy the deals, right? I logged in so we could go buy the shop deals on their client. All right, let me buy this and see if it... I'll close it down so you guys can't see it pop up. Okay, so we do have a coupon available. 10% web purchase, 20% web purchase discount. Yeah, I'll take that. And I've got credit of 4,750 over here on their web client. So I'm going to buy this right now for like 10 bucks. Little under 10 bucks. That's why I like buying everything through their website. They give us those discounts, and then they give us credits whenever we spend money, credit toward other purchases. Yeah, this costed me $11.54 through PayPal for the Flame Relic. Oh, was that the Flame Relic, or did I just get the... No, that's Flame. Okay. Think I should pick up the Frost Relic right now? Yeah, I'll support them. For now, I'll support them till we find out what's going on. All right, coupon 10% off on this one. I don't really know where I'm going to use this yet, but future content, right? That they're going to drop. They can go away. You use your credit. Yeah, it will go away over time, right? Okay, we got both. Okay. Now we're set. Let's see how many skill books we have for him. We'll do his base one for everybody out there who gets him. We'll do his base relic. We have 430, so we're set for that. Now, I don't really care about the skill 1. We just get a little additional damage plus, I don't know, recovery disruption for 2 turns is pretty nice. We get a taunt for 2 turns, which will activate when somebody else attacks on our team, which is pretty nuts. Along with additional barrier, gain barrier with only 1. Oh, we could get a 2 count barrier. So I guess I don't really want to increase this. Attack all enemies. 2 times attack and defense. It doesn't go up to that much. We get a 100% chance to recovery disruption for 2 turns. Okay, that's pretty nice. I mean, it's a 100% chance for 2 turns. That's really all I'd want on skill 3. Where is... Oh yeah, we need to level that up too. Where do I go select relics? Oh, they want us to use him in Audrey the bear as well, right now. I hope I have enough to level up both of these relics. At least a 50. Yeah, we got it. Let's get Storm going. Has anybody been using him? How are you enjoying Brennan? Okay. Awaken. Yeah, we've got enough to... Let's do one. Okay. As long as I'm not running low on material, we'll do one more here. Sure. Oh, we got a lot of legendary. All right, back to flame. All right, maxed out. Now, flame. Are we on a flame? Yeah, we're on... No. Yeah, we're on flame right now. Now, flame skill 2 hits extremely hard if we pull this in with somebody... It's his hardest hitting ability for AoE. If we pull this in with that passive we have, we can get everybody more barrier and we can try to do some AoE damage. This is single target damage with a taunt for 2 turns with healing decay on it, which is very strong. Is there anything else that does healing decay? Because I feel like this is the taunt with barrier for 5. Taunt with recovery disruption, not healing decay. We're gonna do healing decay with the passive when we attack, right? When we counterattack, not counterattack, but attack when we're hit with shields on, barrier. But that's the only ability that he has that does healing decay on a flame. Nice. Okay, we got skill 2 maxed out. 112% plus 64 defense. That's gonna be good. Healing decay. Okay, I'll go for more here. Why not? Now remember, the next hero that's going to come out is probably going to be... What are these? Steeds? What favor is this? What was it? Where's this picture down here? Bull's favor. Yeah. They're probably going to be working on Bull's favor until they get those completed like they did with Serpent's favor. Too good? Squid phase? Yeah, Loki's awesome, right? That taunt, man, that counterattack along with taunt is gonna be wild. But did you do AoE freeze on him? Because if you freeze him, or just single target stun, any kind of single target like that, he's not gonna be able to do anything. He's not gonna counterattack. He's not gonna provoke. He's not gonna do any of that stuff. So if you did skill 3 with Storm Morgan and get lucky enough to sleep him, he's not gonna be able to do anything. Or if you just do AoE freeze. What kind of gear? I haven't looked at my gear. Since I don't change around gear, I haven't looked at gear in forever. Why do I keep misplacing him? What kind of gear are you guys going to slap on him? I want to do a skill 2. His attack is higher. I'll just do a lazy attack set with speed substats and crit rate and just see what happens. Yeah, no doubt, Boogie. I mean, you could tell with his skills. Dungeons, I mean, you got it. Like, every single dungeon is ridiculous with him. The cat dungeon, where the cat's so fast, you don't have to worry about speed anymore. If you're a brand new player and you pick this guy up, and you don't even do his chivalries. Maybe you do chivalry 1, which I think is pretty cool. Okay. I gotta stop doing that. And his chivalries are easier, right? They made it easier where you don't have to go to 8. If you do a chivalry 1 to where you can get the effect accuracy for everybody, that'll be really nice for your team. because it's not just Bull's favor, and you don't have to worry about everything else, right? Going through dungeons, you just zone in. Could you imagine starting a brand new account and playing with this dude? God, man, going through story mode, anything would be so incredibly easy. All right, what was I looking at? We're looking at this along with crit rate and give me some speed substats, I guess. Attack speed substats, 10. 9, sure, it's got crit rate on that too. 7 with crit rate. We got any 6 stars left over? Probably not. They're probably on people. Let's take his. No, we just need attack. Effect accuracy. We are going to need some effect accuracy to get those provokes off, but we do have that one turn. As long as we're attacking, we have that one turn where we can't be resisted, but we have to attack to initiate that. If we're just doing an attack based off of being hit with barrier, we won't have our increased accuracy up, or, well, it doesn't matter because like attack here doesn't, like attack's weak, so we might as well get some effect accuracy. And we need to run this dungeon, don't we? We do. Okay, so, like, look at this dungeon here. Yeah, we want to be fast, but do we need to be fast? Let's say we brought in like a pleb team. What's a pleb team? Where we know he's gonna go in front. I don't think Iwort's that fast to go in front. I don't think she's that fast either right now. With not having a Morgan in here. And then where is he at? Let's put him in lead. Since we're playing our new guy. Now we do need to take control, but at least we don't have to worry about being that fast. Once we're in, we can take control with these. I don't know if we can take control with those two, maybe. But at least this first hit doesn't wipe your team. Even if he does 2 hits, it wouldn't matter. Boom. Nothing. There's our count. Wow, man, did you see that counterattack? Or it's not even a counter, it's just an attack based off of. That's nice. We got the healing decay on the far left. So now we can take control, right? Oh, you get free copies of them for the event? What? Do we still have barrier on? I should hit the right arm. With my decrease, with my attack gauge down. What's up with the speed? Attack all enemies. We have the recover disruption. I didn't put any skills into, like, we didn't use skill books on his relic. On this relic. We need to slow that down. I want to see what it looks like. The attack he does whenever he has barrier looks really cool. Oh. Okay, he flies in with his staff. Okay, there's that attack where he comes in with her and he did his skill 2. That's pretty wild. She pulled him in to do his skill 2. What's the cooldown on that? I forgot. Is it a 2-turn cooldown? Yeah, it was like a 2-turn cooldown for him to come in and do a skill 2 just whenever an ally attacks. This gives a barrier. We can increase that barrier. This one doesn't give a barrier on. So everybody, almost everybody's pretty barriered up. I mean, we'd still lose somebody if we were weak. If he hit right now, he might kill Sergius. This is hilarious. Yeah, free-to-play's got it made. Okay, they dropped off there. Free-to-play's got it made, and all you have to do is do 60 summons. I mean, free-to-play just comes in and they spend 1,500 gems to get legendary stuff if that deal pops up. And what other boss do we really have trouble with when we're coming up? Now, why would he help me here on Bear? For recovery disruption. That's what it is, right? Here he would help us out with barrier along with heal blocking. If we didn't, if we weren't in game just nuking him already, he would definitely help with giving us increased defense. That's cool. Giving everybody shields. But if I'm gonna go flame really quick. Flame isn't good for this, obviously. We're gonna take too much damage, but are we if we have barrier up? Because he's gonna have, if we use the skill 2, he's gonna have barrier every single round. There's the skill 2 to give everybody more barrier, but this barrier overwrote our initial barrier, I think. Yeah, that sucks. I still don't understand this with this game. Why do lower level effects overwrite higher level effects? It's like the stupidest thing. So my team zoned into the battle. We had a barrier for 2 turns, a 5-hit barrier. He did a skill 2 because somebody else attacked on our team, which pulls him in to do a skill 2 with the flame relic. The flame relic gives us a barrier. This is going to mess people up in arena because now they only have a 2-hit barrier for 1 turn instead of that 5-hit barrier for. So right away, if you see somebody that's got a flame in arena, just let them do that attack. Well, it's going to put healing decay on people and it's going to provoke some people. I say you just CC him. Like in arena, why don't you guys just CC him? Crowd control. You won't be able to do anything then. Yeah, he can't die. I mean, he can't die. Well, no, the bear can't do multiple hits, but now barrier on everyone. I mean, he's going to live through it because even if he got hit twice, he's got the barrier on to absorb at least 1 good hit. But it's a 2-turn barrier for 1 turn, so he's fine. He'll never. That'd have to be, the bear would have to do an arm and a main body, or 2 arms, 2 hits to him, so he'll never be hit here, even in flame. What? Try on the new gear boss. Oh, the new gear boss, the one that requires AOE. Let me check the power up. Where are you saying we get additional copies of him there for everyone? Is it the new event dungeon you're talking about or this power up? Ah, you actually get this guy for free. You get 1 copy of him. Wait, do we have to have him though? We can get this currency without him, correct? Or do we have to have him on the team? It's only using him. We have to use him. Obtain him. Level him, advance him, awaken him, level up again. Yeah, you gotta have him. Storm Relic. And then run him through stuff, right? No, wait. I think you only get an additional copy if you're actually able to max him out. A free C1, but I think you have to, like, I'm not even at the point to where I can get him yet, and we've just maxed out his... We did everything but get his banner, and we still can't unlock that yet. I mean, we advanced him. Isn't mine level 60? Oh, he's only level 50. What a pleb. We were only taking him in there at level 50. Okay, now he's level 60. Yes, we still need to go get some more of these from the favorite dungeon when it opens. We did his chivalries, we did his we did everything, right? Obviously the chivalries wouldn't matter for that because we're going to get an additional copy of him, but What do I need to do to get more? Obtain him, level him up, advance him, awaken him, level up his skills. I don't know. It would take a lot to get a free copy. I've already done a lot of skill books into Flame. This would be like a super whale thing to be able to... Relic skills. I did some of his relic skills. I awakened some of his relics. It's still cool for a spender, but this, I was thinking this was going to be a free-to-play thing. Yeah, I thought this would be a free-to-play kind of thing to get another copy of him, which would have been really cool. Yeah, you can for 200 gems. You can gem open that. Yeah, I'm not worried. I mean, this goes for 13 days, 14 days, so we're good. And I've already seed 10 to mine, so... Yeah, I already Chivalry 10 to mine, so it doesn't really matter. Either way, it doesn't matter. All right, so we got the new dungeon to do for him. Back to these. Oh, what about old boy here with all the flame on him? What's he going to do? How's he going to contend with... Let's get some flames on us and see if we have a barrier up, if it'll stop. It won't stop explosion. Will it stop the explosion damage? How's that going to calculate? Like the burn explosion. The damage over time explosion that this guy does when he attacks it. I love that attack. I love that pulling attack. It looks so brutal too. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, see, he's going to put up... See, even with barrier, you can still be controlled. You can still have debuffs put on you, sure. Oh, I should have done skill 2, but we're alright. Oh, there. Skill 2 did it for me when he pulled in. There was the attack back. We got a shock up from our boy Lancelot. We've got healing decay from Brennan. Healing decay again. Obviously, we can't taunt. If we could taunt this boss, we would have had a chance to taunt. I mean, this is going to be ridiculous in Forbidden Dungeon. Stupid. No damage. So we're taking a little bleed damage over time. I just want to play a brand new account, summon this guy, and just play from... play on a brand new account and do everything with just him. Him and Morgan, whoever else you want to put on your team. Oh, there's the big hit. Ah, it went through it. It did still do the damage over time explosion even through that. Maybe because it's a multi-hit. And then this guy, he doesn't hit us that often when you're coming up. I'll use the storm one. I'll do skill 2 on the storm one so we get a barrier on ourselves and somebody else. But I didn't max this out, so it's not a 2-turn barrier, which it could be. That's just too much fun. The attack back mechanics are too much fun. I mean, in PvP, you get to attack back right away, and then somebody pulls you in whenever they take a turn right away. And it's going to be an AoE flame in PvP. That's ridiculous. Ceres goes AoE, he goes AoE behind her, and then you attack back and hit him with a barrier on, he goes AoE again? What? What? What are you going to do? We've already got him down to 11 barrier on old Piggy. Yeah, this is going to make it all fun times. Okay, so that's for those dungeons. Equipment dungeon, we have the dragon. Dragon hits pretty fast. Wait, Tristan can mess him up. Tristan can do those extra hits. Like when I have, what was it? I was fighting an arena the other day. No, I was fighting in And guild versus guild TVC, and I was gonna lose this battle because I was lazily putting in my guys. Like I said, I wasn't changing gear. I'm not changing gear because they don't give me saved gears. So I'm so tired of changing gear. I'm not changing any gear. I go in there, I almost lose this battle, but on the opposing team, they had Anya still up. Anya almost nuked my whole entire team, and I still had Tristan alive, but they had what's her name? Anya was full health. Actually, she went down to half health. She got back up to full health with her keepsakes and some other little heal, and then they had Guinevere there, but Guinevere had a shield up. So I did my skill 1 onto Guinevere with Tristan, and then he popped his C8, and it just obliterated Anya. And then the only person left in was Guinevere. Will he initiate his C8 and do those multi-hits? He will. Yeah, he will. Will it be enough to, like, eat through and kill somebody? Could be. It's like a crazy amount of hits. It's definitely going to take it down 5 and then do more damage. And if it's still up, he'll proc through all that he has. But he's only got so many uses of it. But he will proc through all of them. Like he'll do all 4 of these. He won't stop. If you still have, and he can start hitting other targets. So if you hit somebody that has barrier on, he'll take off those 5 with this. And then if there's still barrier on, there'd have to still be a shield or a barrier on for him to keep doing it, though. For him to keep throwing it over and over and over. But yeah, this is how many hits? Five times. One enemy for 5 times, total damage 100. It'd be really cool if this counted is like where he would proc it again. If they had a 6 barrier on, then he would do this and then he'd immediately do it again, which would then give you 4 hits of damage, like 1 more for that 6th barrier and then 4 hits of damage. So I don't know. You're just gonna have to try it and see if it's really gonna work out well. Maybe Tristan's the man. Why? How's it going in PvP, Loki? You know, I just looked today and I just dropped out of Master because I never do PvP anymore. I just dropped out of Master and went to Diamond 1. Does that mean I gotta go? No, Master 5 is right there next to it. So if I wanted to come in, I don't know, increased defense is really going to be something I need. I'm going to have barrier up, so why am I even worried about increased defense? Why don't I just go Siri, not for the speed, just because she'll give those additional attacks. And then attack. It doesn't matter what relic, who cares. And make sure I can use my abilities, and then Brennan to do all his fun stuff. Let's put him in flame. Earn frost. All right. But I don't want to do a skill 2 right away. Because right now we've got 5 hit barrier for 2 turns. But he's going to do a skill 2 in flame anyways and mess this up. Oh man, he almost attacked back and killed. Look at these barriers. This whole team's been barraging the shit out of me right now. Look at that. The whole team's just been lighting me up. Now he's going to do a skill 2 if I attack. But what if it's not an attack move? Does this count as it, even though I'm not going to hit the enemy? Let's see. Will he do it now? Okay, that's good, because I don't want him to do it yet. But he'll do it now with this attack. I should just bring in Bedivere too when we do an attack. Bedivere will do his passive attack as well with all their passive attacks. Oh, that looks cool. And now I got a 2-turn provoke. 2-turn provoke with healing decay. Well, even if she healed, she'd have the healing decay on her. But she's not going to because she's provoked. No heals for you, Nika. The AoE taunt. It's only 60% chance to taunt. Did we get some taunts on there when he did his... He has to be attacked when he has barrier on. Wow. He is fun to play, right? That's all that matters. He's fun to play. That's it. It's the only thing that matters. All right, they've got a lot of shields on. We got Baldwin over there giving them some shields. We got a counterattack that's going to come and hit us, but we're going to have... See, the greatest thing about this is this really negates counterattack. Although, what happened to my... Oh, the barrier already got taken off because of a lot of the counterattacks. Oh, she has a 2-hit. Is it 2-hit counterattack? Sorry, we're going to get it back up. It's absorbing that counterattack, but then it's not up for other hits. Let's slow play this a little bit so I get some health up. I'll have my eye work going and take care of this business. I thought I was Frost Eyewort there for a minute. I wasn't Frost Eyewort. They got healing. Let's do healing decay on them. I could do AoE. Well, barrier though. I kind of want my barrier. But let's do healing decay. Who's going to take a turn first? Because it's only one turn healing, right? Yeah, it's only one turn. Oh, we missed our... Oh. I don't know about this cooldown. You can't like think about anything that you're going to do. You have to like pause the game. I wanted to look over my skills really quick. The only way to do that is to like pause it, right? Come in here and then look over. I can't believe I'm having trouble with Baldwin. I should have had my Frost Nika to single target. Let's do healing decay. Oh, she's not going to be healed though for a while. That's only for one turn, so that didn't help. And she's always got... Am I on skill 2? Sure. Okay, roll it. Let's go. I'll catch you later, buddy. All right, Blood Sample. Thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate it. PvP will be active again? I think so. I think there's going to be so many teams you can make and just bring in just massive DPS just to counterattack back with DPS and control. Single target. Like right now, if we were really worried about Anya, we could have brought in, say, Arthur to do single target, to even Baldwin and take Baldwin out first if we wanted to and kind of slow play it. There's healing decay on everybody now from that move, which was pretty wild. We got some provokes up. We've got a provoke over there still on Nika, which is really going to save us, and healing decay on her. That's wild. That just kind of sealed it just from that. Those taunts with healing decay sealed that easy. On a high resistance, it's going to be hard to land. Oh yeah, we need some serious resistance, but we do get that effect accuracy increase 2 whenever we attack with Brennan, which is pretty sweet. But remember, we're going second. This is go second. We're not trying to go first team. We're going second team. Let's use base relics. Base relic, base relic, base relic. Base relic is not going to be as effective though. But we'll still get the barriers when we come in. Actually, base relic would be nice because we get the provoke, right? We get the provoke here for 2 turns. Let's increase that the skills. Come on, skill 2 and skill 3. Let's stop. Stop doing skill 1. We don't need that. Okay, they've got a Flame Morgan, so our attack gauge is still going to go down, though. Flame Morgan will mess up a go second team unless I have counterattack in here, like Anya, obviously. So Nika for the lead. Where did she go? Anya for counterattack, this for DPS, and our boy in here to disrupt. Base relic, base relic, base relic. Is that... what's Nika's base relic? Flame? Well, I'm not going to do that. I said base relic, but I'm not going to do that. No. Forget it. I need to tech gear on these people, though. Well, he's going to do his... Let's do his skill 2, because this is his base relic. So we're going to do the provoke. That's still a little slow. 2 times speed. I need a 2.5 times speed. That is still hilarious to see. That is so hilarious. The healing decay on is crazy afterwards, along with these provokes. And then he came in and did a skill 2 after, which could have been flame skill 2 AoE. Now, granted, I'm in a lower tiered arena, guys. I'm in a really low tier arena, and who knows if these people are keeping up with putting gear on. We switch gear so much in this game. Who knows? But Brennan is fun, and he looks cool. Like, his animations look really cool. He looks like he hits. Oh, Death March! Death March, where are you, bud? Uh-oh. Does Death March have him in here? Oh, no. I'm going to be in trouble here. I got to take it off full auto. Let me see what you got. Uh-oh. I just have him in attacking crit right now, just for some damage. Because I don't have to worry about him being hit right at this moment. Some additional accuracy would be nice, so we can make sure we get these healing decays and provokes, I guess. Single target attack. Who's got her little mirror thing on? Now, would that provoke her? It could have provoked her with his skill 2 coming in, doing damage and provoking. Jesus, buffs. Do I need Nika in here now that Anya can give me some heals if I have her with decent HP? I don't right now. There's the 2-turn provoke. I thought it was 2-turn cooldown for him. Didn't he just do his skill 2, follow up with an ally, and then is it every 2 attacks by an ally he comes in and does the skill 2? Because that's even crazier. I think he's just doing it on his own so much. Yo, why can't I do damage to this? My frost up against this storm. Yo, Death March, your girl is insanely defensive. But these provokes are stopping her from doing her skill 2. I don't know why. Oh, he only said don't do an upgrade after C5 because you get 1 more copy of him. I would do upgrades after C5. You get all that effect accuracy. Do you need to do... You don't have... If you're free to play, you can go up to C5, which is really nice because they changed how it's done. Now you don't have to go to C8. So they made it really nice for that, but... yeah, you would do all chivalries. Huh. Flame is fun. Because even if Morgan comes in and drops down our attack gauge, we got a chance to provoke her, even. Did he attack back? I didn't see his animation. Oh, man. Everybody's attacking him. Oh, no. He's dead. He's dead. We broke through the 5-turn shield. Maybe because he did his skill 2 and it only became a 2-hit shield then. Maybe when I know I'm going to be hit so much in the beginning, I should take him off that flame one. Because him automatically doing that skill 2 with flame, I don't know. Yeah, they've changed it. They've made it to where it's Chivalry 5 instead of Chivalry 8. Now, I don't know if that's what they're going to do for the roadmap. Maybe that's their plan, to change up how legendaries are, so it's easier for free-to-play and low spenders to, you know, get all the good chivalries. So if they change that from 8 to 5 on everyone, I think that'd be awesome. Or maybe they'll just do it for the new heroes, or maybe they just did it this one to tease us. I don't know. I don't know. What is Frost then? Frost 1 would come in into 2 along with Recovery Disruption. It's the same, right? No, this gives us Barrier. Frost doesn't give us Barrier. This gives us the Barrier. So even still, this is going to mess up somebody. So Frost would be the only one that doesn't mess up our beginning Barrier. Now later on, we're going to get nice barriers from both of these when they're procced. But in the very, very beginning, so that we have the 5-hit barrier for 2 turns, Frost would be the only one we could play. Because it just comes in taunts and recovery disruptions. This would be 2 turns, and this would be 5 barrier, 5 barrier. I don't know. On a go second team, I kind of might want Frost in there so it doesn't mess that up. Okay, now he's provokes. Iwart still gets the passive off, but we still had our barriers up. Nice. What am I in? I'm in the storm one right now. There's the Boki. Really nice. It definitely makes it. I need to find somebody that has him on defense because it's going to be wild. What kind of multi-hit do I have when somebody has him on defense? Oh, I didn't know. I didn't mean to attack her. We should have killed Morgan. What about reflect damage that we have with 2-turn provoke? Nice. Reflect damage with series. If we have barrier up, will we stop that? I would think that we don't stop it. Yeah, heal him now with that healing decay up. Go for it. Man, that's awesome. Yeah, if I had Ceres in here, then he's going to jump in. Ceres would jump in. I mean, all these heroes would just jump in and start doing damage if we put Ceres as lead. This only got one person. Let's see if we can just climb a little bit. I'm so far down in arena, nobody's got him on their team yet. So do you guys like playing him? Who else could we put in? So on a go second team, what else could we put in here to make it fun? I need to level this up. And I need to level up those skills too to see how they are. Arduin, you want to crowd control them? Counterattack, crowd control? So we put Arduin on a go second team and we counterattack and turn them into rabbits. With good damage, right? Decent damage. We've got barriers up so we don't have to worry about taking damage, so we can be all like full DPS. That could be fun. Barrier is not. Oh, is this a provoke? This is a provoke, right? On Frost. I'm on the Frost one now. I can't tell what she's got over there. Too much shit. She's always got block debuffs up though, so I shouldn't have done that. And we're playing Frost, so we're not getting our shields up. Yeah, Frost is pretty tough. We only do skill 3 to get shields. So skill 2 doesn't give it to us. Ouch. And we need barrier on so he'll counterattack every 2 turns. We only get barrier from this one. To me and one other. And right now it's not leveled up, so it's only for 1 turn instead of 2 turns. Actually, I don't know if it goes to 2 turns. I'll have to look. Double check it. Oh, do I have any damage now? That looked like it did no damage to her. Alright, her shields aren't heavy. It's gonna be forever. I need my guy to do some more damage here. We need to level up his relic. His relic is level 1, so he's doing really low damage. We didn't even level it up. Okay, he had a barrier on. He could have attacked back if he saw it. Should put counterattack on him instead of doing her skill 3, but I'm not sure. I didn't look to see when her skill 3 was all cooldown. Keeps provoking. Man, a control unit. Oh, we ran out of time? Oh well. Yeah, if I'm gonna play that ice one, I gotta level it up, and we're not getting the shields we want from that. Let's go to flame. Yeah, Arduin would be fun. Arduin would be a lot of fun. Is there a new dungeon? There's a new dungeon that we go through to get resources for the event dungeon, yeah, where we get lots of rewards. Let's double check these again. We get a legendary hero selection ticket. That's new. I don't think we've ever had a selection ticket in here before. We've had a legendary hero ticket, but not one where we could select whatever one we want. And I wonder what's in this. I guess we don't have to wonder. They're telling us now, which is good. But look, man, you could pick up Nika. So through this event, you could pick up Nika series. Now that they're included into the banner, you could pick up all the. I mean, just get this. If you don't have Nika, do 200. Use your stamina, whatever stamina you have saved, and get Nika. I-word, whatever you're missing. Actually, I might be able to pick up somebody if they're not fully Chivalry 10. My Nika isn't Chivalry 10. Actually, she's at 9 right now. 10 across the board here, except for... Oh, man, I do need to get my Lancelot up. But I'll get Nika. No, I guess I could save it. I could get Lance now. And then probably summon some of these later on. So, pretty nice event. Let's see how hard it is. Master Memory Stones. 5. We got some rate up summons for 5. I like these selection box. Always really good to get those. 15 of the rares. Where do we get the most points? Oh. Hold on. Let me get through this battle really quick. No, I'll back out. We'll get more points. Okay. Who are the most? Bonus points with Brennan. Oh, Gilroy? Man, what are they trying to do to us? They want us to use Gawain? And Clementine, which is not a good healer. If you have her Chivalry 8, she's not a good healer. I doubt we'll be able to do the last stage on the hardest section with these heroes. I just don't see that happening. I don't think he's got any gear on. Oh, yeah, he's got something. Hey, it's good enough. I'll take it. I don't have to put gear on him. I guess you're going naked, buddy. And I don't know. Nope. But for now, it's going to be pretty easy. Just with him alone. How hard's the last stage? Anybody at the last stage, stage 10 on the second part? Look, Forbidden Dungeon normal was already extremely easy, even on my free-to-play account. Like, extremely easy. I've done so many videos on my free-to-play account to beat Forbidden Dungeon normal, and then go up to like stage 7 or 8 or whatever you need to do on hard to get the stat change stones. But now, if you pick this guy up, it's like, come on. Now it's just like whatever. Yeah, full DPS, right? Okay, I'll get these. Somebody said that they just became a supporter of mine over in King Arthur. I'll get them the 5 special summons. Don't forget, guys, if you're not a supporter of me over there, even though I haven't been dropping videos on King Arthur like crazy, I'm still pushing supporter rewards twice a day, in the morning and at night. And we have these still to give out. We've got the 5 special summons, 200 stamina, along with 10 normal summons, which are the silver gray ones. They're no good. And 100 stamina and 200,000 gold, I think it is. And these will expire on April 6th and April 15th. And then this other one that I had below here already expired. But we still have 3,600. It is not hard. What's not hard? Death March, which one's not hard? Oh, this is not hard. Doing this with these heroes is not hard? Because usually I go down to stage 9 on the hardest part. On the second part, I'll go to stage 9 and use maybe like three of the required heroes, like the most points. And then the 4th one might be Morgan or just somebody to do a lot of damage and make it through fast. Yeah, what if you use Bedivere? What if on our Go Second PvP team we just used Bedivere, Iwart, Anya, and the new guy, I guess. Because Bedivere lead will give us critical damage increase. Might as well. And then whenever somebody attacks, Bedivere is going to do his damage passively. There's going to be a lot of damage going out on the other side to the enemies. A lot. Plus, if we can get that heal block, it'll be even better. Then we don't have to worry about being hit back. If we can take them out. It's hard in PvP though, because you can't see their whole entire team. You don't know exactly what you're going to face. Unless you're up in the very top and you're fighting the same 5 people all the time. And if they're online, they might switch out something to kind of trick you up a little bit. But other than that, you pretty much know what you're facing. But where I'm at, I'm not sure. We got some balance changes. We got some changes on King Arthur, Game of Thrones King's Road that Netmarble just put out. Adjusted the assassin class poison max stacks so that the stun effect no longer removes max stacks. I wonder if this is going to make it so the assassin can't keep stunning like it's been doing. Yeah. Adjusting the assassin's class poison max stack stun to affect only common monsters, no longer affecting bosses like boss type monsters. That's good. Added a cooldown to it as well, so it can't be applied to the same target over and over. Those are good changes because the assassin is just too broken, too easy to play. That they'll get a free copy of him from his event, but they won't. It's not like everybody free to play will never get a free copy of him for that event. The only way you're going to get a free copy of him is if you're a whale. That's maxing out all of his relics, buying all of his relics. There's no way for a free to play or even a low spender to get that additional copy that I've seen, because I've already done 90% to like do everything to level him up except for level up the frost relic that I purchased. But I mean, even a low spender, even a big spender isn't going to be able to max this out. Look, I still don't have this maxed out, and I've obtained him. I've leveled him to 60. I've starred him. I haven't done the banner yet. I've done his skills. I've done his skills on 2 relics out of the 3. Level up his storm relic. I mean, it's insane. You do get one more copy, but it's going to be for a whale only. So I don't want to put it out as in everybody can get a free copy. You could say if you're a whale and you buy all his relics, you can get an extra copy of him. Maybe. Death March, you knew that was coming for the assassin class over in Game of Thrones? Okay, what else do we have to play with him in? Let's take him over here and see what's going to happen. Requirement, we need 3 storm relics, so we could bring him in as a storm, but his storm is his base, but it's really not that great. The storm really doesn't give us that many shields. What if we go no heals? We can't go no heals because this battle's going to last longer. I don't think I'm just going to blow these people up. Okay, 1 down. And see, with Storm, the only way to get additional shields is doing a skill 3. Wait, it's not even giving me shields. Where's the shields? Ah, it's actually the skill 2. I'm mistaken. So Storm, you just do skill 2. Let's try to provoke her. Got it. Shield to ourselves and then the lowest HP, not everyone. And then we got to provoke over there. This is the Forbidden Dungeon hard, which doesn't look so hard now. It looks easier, definitely easier. Still pretty hard though. I mean, it takes a minute to take down these units. Look at that. That guy got hit twice, and he's got an attack and stun set on him. Brennan does. He's not even set up to take. He's definitely not set up to take hits. Gotta provoke again. Gotta provoke again with him coming in like that. Damn. Now that was weird. Some kind of damage. He had a shield on, but he didn't stop it. It was like a poison explosion or something. I'm surprised Baldwin hasn't taken these off yet. Come on, Baldwin, do something with yourself. Because we've got no heals. Is Brennan going to get to go before this guy hits me? Before this worm hits him? I don't think so. Oops. And we don't have Nika in here to give us all of our sweet vigor for everybody to use. That's why we're running out of vigor. Man, that pull in with the shield, with the barrier and the provoke is nasty. Is ridiculous. Oh, no. Well, do we have healing decay? I think it just went away. Get some barriers back up. Is our passive up? I think it's up down there. Oh shit, I did the wrong attack. What? What? The... What's up? Yeah, this is something. Just come in here with Flame Morgan and keep dropping back their attack gauge too instead. But we needed 3 Storm though. Well, we've got... Yeah, we've got 3 Storm. We needed 3 Storm. The constant taunt with the barrier. We didn't bring in any heals. That's crazy. Did I max out his base relic? I think I did. I'm pretty sure I maxed out the base relic and the flame relic. I just didn't max out the frost relic. I thought we'd be able to see it from there. Yep. So a storm is maxed out because we want this additional barrier here. I guess it's a barrier count. It's not a turn count. Yeah. Well, I mean, it goes up from 1 to 2, so it's pretty strong, especially since you're taunting all the time. You'll probably take a hit from somebody else, maybe an AoE hit, and then the person that you're taunting in, you want to be able to try and block their attack as well. Now remember, if it's a single target attack, if it's like a 3-hit attack, you're going to take damage. So anything we fight now in Forbidden Dungeon that has multi-hits, it's going to hurt still. I mean, we're going to absorb a lot of the damage though. If it hits for, there's not that many that hit over 3 times. So even if it hit 3 times, we'd block 2. And if you're running flame and you keep doing that, you block 2, take 1 of that, you know, a third of the damage. All right. Thank you. And then the control, like with all the control that he's doing with the provokes. With his, this is his main relic. Yeah. So I would max out the skill 2. This is just an AoE attack that doesn't do a lot of damage, that just does recovery disruption. I don't even think you should ever use that skill 3 on Storm. No reason to. Just always provoke and get the barrier up on yourself in the lowest max HP. Start off with the barrier, counterattack with this. Like you're going to do this every 2 turns whenever your allies attack. So you're going to get more provoke plus more barriers up. It's just a vicious cycle of control and barriers on your team. And then starting with barrier and then also getting your effect accuracy up from your passive here to your whole entire team, not just Bull's favor. You get effect accuracy on everyone. That when we start, we're good because we're slower. So we start slow, no problem. And then he does this with healing decay and taunt again every 2 turns when he's hit with, and he's going to be hit because you're taunting people in. You're hit with a barrier on, and then you hit back with healing decay and taunt. 50% chance and a 60%. It's wild. It's fun. It's fun. I don't think anybody should be upset with grabbing this guy. It's not one of those heroes that you grab and you're like, okay, maybe he's going to do well. Maybe he's a Gilroy that's going to heal block from time to time. It's so situational. This dude we're going to use almost everywhere. And depending on if you have his other relics, like if you have the Flame Relic, it is really good to use the Flame Relic a lot of other places. But even the Storm Relic here, because the initial hit, you're not going to provoke after, but if you were slower than this, which a lot of people are in the beginning, they're a lot slower, so they just can't contend with that first hit. That would help there. Healing decay or heal block on this with the default relic. We don't really need it on these 2 guys. Those 2 are extremely easy. What would we do? We didn't play him in the dungeon here. What about the newest one? Are we worried about taking damage when we come in here? So we could put him in this fashion. But Storm isn't really going to do much. We don't need to heal block them. So doing his skill 3 isn't going to do anything for us. Doing a skill 2 will just give us some taunts. I mean, that's kind of slow playing it, which would be fine, I guess. It's more fun when you play with people you know, but it's only like they need to do more co-op. You did co-op with Loki. Unfortunately, you can't do co-op with me because I'm on an Australian server. It forces you into the server for the region you're in. So if you're playing the US, you're going to be stuck in a US server. There's no option to choose. So I hope at the global launch you can. I hope they make it so that we can pick what server we want to be in. That way we can play Game of Thrones together. That'd be nice. So I don't know what this guy's really going to do much here. Counterattack with... Just, I don't think it's going to be a lot. Now, if you're Flame, I think it'll be better. But I don't have a lot of healing because I don't even know if this girl is set up to do anything. She's not. Let's see how fast we die since she's not set up. Oh, now we don't have Nika in here too, so we have to worry about... See, that's the problem, right? This is the problem with not having Nika on your team. It just... You can't do what you want to do. I'm doing skill 2, skill 3, skill 2, and then skill 3. I think it's 2 skill 3s and 2 skill 2s, and nobody's in a vigor set. Nobody. He countered with a lot of provokes. Iwort was silent, so it couldn't do skill anyways. I really like the kind of horn they do whenever he does the attack, whenever he's under barrier. It's like brrr. It's like what they use in the movies for like Dune. I guess it's a blowhorn from the ship is what it's supposed to be, since he's a like a maritime pirate kind of Kraken dude. There it went. I don't know. The guy's amazing. Definitely, he's a pickup. He's a 100%. Just like Nika was a pickup. Everybody should get Nika. And you should play Iwort if you have Iwort. This guy's definitely somebody you should pick up. Definitely. He's not doing great on this team. Plus, we don't have any gear on... what's her name? Charlotte. We've got like no gear on Charlotte. So she's not really bringing the heals for our team to stay alive right in that instance. We don't have anybody. We haven't worked this out for Vigor, so nobody's able to do their moves that often. See, if Charlotte had Nika's Chivalry 8 ability, then this team could run smooth just like all other teams. Every single hero's Chivalry 8 needs to be the same thing as Nika. And that, I think that would help the game out so much. Every healer, even rare healers, Chivalry 8. Need to read this. Every single one of them needs to read just like this. 100% independent chance to gain the Spirit's Parade. As long as the healer's alive, as long as the healer's still alive, everybody else gets one more vigor when it takes their turn. Then the game would be way more fun. All right, guys, I've been on for 2 hours. I'm going to head out. I don't know if we need to... I guess we need to do a video maybe talking about how awesome this hero is. If they watch this live stream, they'll see, but maybe people need a little convincing on how good this champion is. So I could do some cuts of me going through the base relic in Forbidden Dungeon, do some PvP cuts of me playing PvP with it on a Go Second team, and just talking about how easy it is for each of these after I show that. You know, a quick video on that would probably be good. I'll put that out tonight. All right, guys. Thank you all for joining me today. Appreciate it. I'm going to head out. Join me over on Discord. I'm there on Discord all the time, day and night. You guys probably all know that. 90% of you are here from my Discord. But come and join us. We're always there to help out, play games with any kind of new games coming up, like Silver and Blood, which I did play the first beta for 2 months. I'm excited for the global release of Silver and Blood, done by Moonton, the same people who do Watchers of Realm. We'll have to see. I don't know. The global for that could be, months and months away. The global for... What's the other game that's out right now? Oh, yeah. Marvel Mythic Mayhem? I don't know. I did not like Marvel Mythic Mayhem. They're on their third beta that I'm playing, but you can only field 3 heroes. The game looks great. It's all Marvel heroes. I love the art style. It's a gear farming, real-time combat. Kind of like Dragonair, but not as good as Dragonair. But you can only ever field 3 heroes for any battle you do, and it's boring. There's just not enough going on. It just seems really boring to me. So it's not a game that I would cover. Maybe they'll change that, though, because I do see other people talking about being able to field at least 4. If you could do 5 heroes in this game, it would be fun. Then it'd be really like Dragonair. It'd be much better. But 3 is just totally boring for every single game mode. It's only 3 heroes. It just leaves a lot to be desired because everybody's got cool moves. You only got 3. You're just doing those 3 over and over. I don't know. It just seems like there's not enough strategy involved with only 3 in there. It's pretty boring to me. And if there's any other new games coming out, let me know as well on Discord. We're playing Game of Thrones King's Road right now. The early access is paid. It's $25 to pay on Steam. But when it goes global, it's going to be free. Free to play on PC, free to play on your mobile device. You won't have to spend any money, and you'll get to enjoy a really, really cool game as a free-to-play player. It's a lot of fun.